Okay, this is the 5th attempt at this video in the last 20 minutes. If this doesn't work, I quit. I'm done. So you may not see this. My rant. Okay. I have 2 whips, a finish, and haul. I'll do haul last, because I know some people don't want it. They don't care, and that's fine. I like it. I want it. I'm keeping it. I hear the garage door opener. Sorry. My husband and daughter back from swimming. We were supposed to go to World's Fun today, but the little one was complaining about a tummy ache right before we were going to leave. And since she's just getting over a fever and cough, a sore throat, we're afraid, ooh, what if medication bugging her tummy? So we might go out there next weekend, but we have a free pass since we have season passes for next year. That's fine. My feet hurt. I volunteered at the elementary school all afternoon yesterday for 3 hours. Then we did trunk or treat last night for an hour and a half. And I'm a stay-at-home mom. I don't stand on my feet that long anymore because, you know, lazy. My feet hurt. My legs hurt. Just tired. So that's fine. Anyway, so I got to do the video. Okay, this is Happy from Cloud's Factory. This is the first part of their new Halloween 3-part thing. I don't remember what it's called. It's on Cloud's Factory. It's 3-part Halloween, something or other. There you go. So this is Happy. I added a mouth to the little Snow White girl, and I think he's a zombie boy because I thought she needed a mouth. It's Snow White. Hello. And then I'm going to keep the others as they are. They're cute enough. So I have the H to do over here and then finish up the Monster Punch juice drink, which is a very large drink compared to the children. The fabric is by Fabrics by LJ. It's a 28 count even weave. I do not recall the name of it. Got it last spring, but it's like grays, a little brown. I like the color a lot though. And then this is a no name binder from Kate. I love that little vintage witch girl. I see her all the time in different things and I always buy it. I love vintage Halloween stuff. Love it. So I'm going to keep the beauty minder away from my laptop because earlier it touched something. It like fell down on my laptop and it stopped my video. I don't know if it was the magnet or if it's stuck and when I pulled it up it happened to hit a key that just, you know. Okay. Next I have Eva by Nora Corbett. This is Miss Eva. And yeah, she goes this way. When I picked her up, it was the weekend right after my surgery. My gallbladder was removed about 3 weeks ago. And I had realized when I started to stitch, this black section here was wrong. I miscounted and I had added an extra row in. So when I was adding in this purple inside there, I'm like, that doesn't work. So I had to frog that. It's fun to frog black. Especially when you stitched this last like 2 months ago and you don't remember what you had stitched, where you had ended the threads. You know, you've done it. So once I fixed that, then I did this little section here. Clearly it's, you know, not done. I wanted her done for Halloween. Guess who's not going to be done for Halloween? I get these goals, and I think it's because before kids and I stitched, I could stitch and stitch a lot. And this was, granted, this was so old. This was before smartphones, or before I had an interest in them. This was before the iPads. We're talking, you know, from 2000 to 2009. I mean, I didn't have a smartphone until 2010. I think it's when I got my first Android. And I really wasn't impressed with that. But now I want to stitch. I only stitch in the evenings, it seems to, because I do work from home online stuff during the day and then carting the little one around to school and life, being sick. I can't stitch when I'm sick. I'm so jealous of you that can. You know, you get a head cold and you guys still suffer through and stitch. I just sit there like a zombie and stare at the TV. Hate it. So Anyway, I have a finish. This is thanks to Miss Tracy P. from her little group she did for her birthday month. The Sister Stitcher. I used, I hate this backwards and everything, Victorian motto threads, except for the dark brown, the Ister Titcher is, I don't remember what it is, but it's a really dark brown, and I want to say it could be a Weeks Dye Works, it could be a Classic Color Works, it could be Gast, but it was not a Victorian motto, I know that. And I switched up the, well, I stuck with the yellowish hair, because it's kind of Abby's hair color, my oldest. I was gonna do 2 browns, like me and Tracy, because I think we have very similar hair color. But then I couldn't figure out how to do mine short, and I said, I'll just stitch it as it is. It can be my girls. They're cute. So I really like this. Thank you, Tracy. And Tracy, in your video the other day that I watched part of this morning, which, thank you for posting the video. I know you only did it for me. I know how you are. And you need to photobomb those Disney characters. You were showing the backs of Emily and Steph's. So I wanted to show you. I just looped on those spools. I know it looked like they just went straight up. They were, you know, thread conscious and saving thread. So they go just up one and then over. I completely, mine spooled. My thread is wrapped around those. So they're a special good kind of stitcher. I'm apparently just not. I didn't even think about just going up to the next hole above it and going across. I just looped them. I wonder if it looked different if I had. I don't know. But anyway. Oh, and this is on, I believe, it's Ancient. This would be 32 count pictures. I know it's Picture This Plus Ancient 32 count linen. I love this one, and I wish I had a bigger piece. This was off of a fat quarter. Those of you watching soon, 123stitch.com right now has yard pieces, 35 by 52 inches. Is that a half yard? No, that's a yard. 35 by 52 inch Picture This Plus pieces of linen and Lugana and Ada on a really good sale, up to 40% off on 123 Stitch. I ordered 3 yards this morning. I got Ale, Dawn, and Legacy. I wanted some that were neutral and that I knew I would use. Like, I love Ancient, but I still have, this was a fat quarter. I've still got half of it, at least. If, yeah, because I don't think I cut off a full 1/8. I didn't cut it in half, I don't think. So, because I'm going to do Cross Stitch Nation on it also. It's very similar thread colors and that primitive style. So, thank you for creating this group, Miss Tracy. I love doing Snapchat with you all each day. My kids love doing the snapshot, as they call it. And so it's been a lot of fun. Sorry, Elizabeth had been down here sitting, so this was kind of a mess. That's all the work I have. That's all the stitching. I could have sworn I've been stitching on something. Okay, I have been stitching on something else. I just didn't bring it down. It's not that exciting. Little House Needleworks, the ABC sampler series that's going on right now. I have fully finished the ABC DE I'm working on now. It's going very slow. Vanna's is beautiful. I'm doing all mine on one piece like hers, but I'm doing the borders around each little house piece, and she has eliminated those borders and done just one big one around it. It looks amazing. Although I hate doing borders anyway, and I think if I had to try to attempt a large border, I'd give up because boring. So, but hers is amazing. It looks really good, and bravo to you for pushing through on those big borders. Okay, I have, what is this? I have some haul. There's no exact arrangement to it, or what am I thinking of? It's just scattered. It says I picked it up, put it in a pile. So I'm just going to go through it. The order. There's no order. Here we go. Okay, first we have Fabric of the Month, hand-dyed by Stephanie. It's a fat quarter, Lugana, 32 count, Valerian steel. It's a gray, but it's a purplish kind of gray. And you can see that if I put something behind it. You know, like a white piece of paper. I wonder if I have any of that in my scrapbook room. Any white paper? Of course not. Yes, here we go. No, somewhere. Here you go. There. See how it has a purple. This one almost has a purple pinkish tone, like a plummy purple tone. So I like that. I do. Paper's a good idea. Should do that more often. Okay. Next is Lapis, right? Lapis. Under the Sea Fabrics. Fabric of the Month. This was September's. Oh, these were both September. 32 count Jobelin. Fat quarter. It's just super pretty. Bluish. Little purple. That's pretty. Isn't that pretty? So, thank you very much, Leslie. I'm excited to see what colors you're thinking for. I know you're skipping October, but November, December. I like these, the Burr months, September through December. They're my favorites. And I love the colors, the deep, dark colors that we're getting. I like the spring colors, but, you know, sometimes you need something dark. So that's why I ordered the... I have no idea what Elizabeth's doing upstairs by herself. She's probably eating all her candy. Okay, next I have... Okay, so... Stash on... Okay, how do I put this? Last year for my birthday, my husband and the girls got me stuff off my 1, 2, 3 wish list. One of the things they got me was Winter White Santa chart. Okay, just the chart, nothing else to go with it. Which was fine. I was excited to get it. Well then, but mine, when he ordered it, it didn't come with the picture, which irritating, you know, no picture. But anyway, that's okay. I can get pictures online, print it out. Well, recently, all of a sudden, I'm in the, I want to stitch something for Christmas. I want to stitch my Santa. So I start looking for fabrics. I'm like, I don't like any of the fabrics I have. So I was kind of hoping I could use one of these, but it just doesn't work. So I got on Stash Unload. And I don't remember who it was, but someone was selling this and this, plus the Whisper White threads, the Krynic, and the Karen Water Lilies piece, all for $40. I'm like, shut your face. Because I, and of course, got on 1, 2, 3 Stitch and Stitching Bits and Bobs to compare the prices of the beads. I don't think I included the DMC because I have most of them. Maybe I did include that. Anyway, huge savings because this itself is $17.99 on 1, 2, 3 Stitch. So I'm like, I'm ordering it. I can sell the extra chart on Stash Unload. So, yeah. So I don't have beads. I went through my DMC stuff, and there's only like 7 or 8 I need because I got a lot. So I'm not sure about that right now. But then I ordered 2 pieces from 1, 2, 3 Stitch, both Picture This Plus, 32 count dwarf linen and a Mercedes 32 count Jobelin. It doesn't say on here. It's an even weave, I know. I think I'm going with Mercedes though, because what in the world? Oh, you don't mind her. It's kind of that snowy, whitish kind of. It looks almost a little darker there, but it's really pretty. And then here's the dwarf. so you can see. It's just a tad darker than I had expected. Especially, there you go. You know, toilet. See? Oh, that makes that look white, doesn't it? Anyway, I do like this. It's kind of like a denim color. So I know I'll use that for something at some point. But now that's the garage door. November 1st, I will be starting this. See how much I get done before I quit for this year. And then, hang on. If I could pause you, I would. But if I don't, it's just going to stop and let me add to it. And it irritates me. Hi, honey. You have a surprise. What you got? A flower?
Yeah.
Aw, for me?
Yeah.
Aw, you're so sweet. Come here. Come say hi. I'm doing a video. Not to me. Say hi to your floss tube.
Hi.
There you are. Hair's all wet.
Yeah.
Sister's upstairs. I don't know what she's doing. Thank you so much. Why did you get me a flower?
Because because I love you so much.
Is that all?
Yeah.
I love you too. Mwah.
And
so
you're
sweet.
also the best mommy in the world.
Did you hear that? I win. I love you. You're the best.
And this video is Mama. If you know, today's Ubi Day.
Alright. Could you do me a favor? Could you
Okay.
take this upstairs and set it up by the sink so I don't crush it when I bring my stuff up?
Okay.
Are you going to take your bath?
Yep.
Okay, go find your sisters. I don't know what she's doing up there. I'm afraid of what she might be doing up there, honestly. Sister scares me. Where did my needle stick in? That's the needle. Boogers. Okay, well, do that. Alright. Sorry, interruptions. Okay, so you all know the Silk Weaver issues. And we've all learned we don't place an order on their website and expect to ever receive it. But no. And I haven't ordered through their website for years. I used to do it years ago. I didn't even know they had changed hands because I'd stopped stitching for a couple years. Okay, so, but I still follow them on Facebook and on their flash sales because I've gotten some really neat fabrics, you know, through that way. Bam, it's done, it's ready, and they do ship that fast. I've not had an issue with that. If it's already in stock in the store, I know I may be lucky, but I have not had a problem with that. Okay, so, a couple weeks ago, last week, a couple weeks, I don't know, I ordered 2. My complaint now is the fact that their pictures they're posting on Facebook do not match the fabrics. And I understand there's going to be a variance, and I know the picture they may have posted could have been a stock photo that they've had for a year. I don't know. My problem is this fabric is listed as hazelnut. Oh, now it looks right there.
Mommy, your flower.
What happened? You tried to... Okay, bring it here, I can fix it. You tried to pull it through the bottom, didn't you? That's why I just wanted you to set it in there. Find scissors. Hang on. It's just getting squished in there. It's okay. Just try to pull it out through the bottom.
No, what can I see?
Oh, Liz, yeah. Okay, here, watch. Now it's just a little smaller flower. Here, take those upstairs.
Yeah, but that was okay.
You killed my flower. Okay, so, alright, in person, this looks green. Okay, it's kind of picking up there. In their picture, online, yeah, it looks like that. It looks like a nice tan opalescent. This, in person, has such a green olive tone to it, but I don't like it, now that I have it. It's a cashel linen 28. I just, like, there, it picked it up just for a second. It had it. I saw it. My lighting down here, well, maybe it's picking up better, I think. There. Okay. It's just very green. And when something's called hazelnut, I don't think green. I mean, it looks like camo green. And then this was more gray in the photos. And this is more blue. This is Charisma, 32 count Jaslyn. Super soft. And I'll use this. I just thought I was getting more of a purpley gray. And this is more like that lapis. It's like yeah. So that's my beef right now, is that the white's making it all shiny. But and I know it's photos and whatnot. There you go. It's got more blue to it than I had expected. So I even looked at the pictures on Facebook yesterday to find them and say, I'm not crazy. It does look way different. But anyway. You all know who we should order fabric through. They're wonderful ladies. Seems like they're all ladies, except the silk weavers. Okay, I have a couple needle minders. I don't remember who I got it from though. And I don't think I've showed you, but it came. What, Eric? Boy, I'm sorry for this glare tonight. Sorry, not sorry. It's just crazy. Anyway, we have Mrs. Pop and Chip from my favorite Disney movie. And then I have some from Delicious Threads because she's awesome. And my cloud in here is going crazy. It's upside down. But I got these, well, I ordered a couple weeks ago. And they just came in. I had pulled one out. I don't remember which one it was. Oh, and it was a cat on a pumpkin on a jacket. But this is the wood. We have the Care Bear. We have the the toaster and the toast because it's a toaster and toast and it's cute and I like it. We have the pretty little Tinkerbell. I have Cloud because he's a cute cloud, and Grumpy Cat because Grumpy Cat. And then on the back, I have this little bitty. I did the exchange with Under the Sea Fabrics. I don't have everything down here, but I had taken a picture and put it on Facebook. Shoot, I put everything away. Yeah, I don't. But one of the things she sent me was a frog needle minder. Ain't cute? That's the kind of frog I don't mind. So there's that. So we'll collapse them all together again. Okay. Next, I have what I wanted to. I'm starting Santa on November 1st. Because I want to start this. November Snapshot. By Pine Mountain Designs. I have done the 4th of July. Or July Snapshot for an exchange. And I wish I had kept him because he was beautiful. Let me take this out so you can get a better look. And this one is just, oh, God. Look at that turkey. And the wagon. That's so pretty. All DMC. I just ordered everything. I ordered this when I was recuperating from surgery. I got a 1, 2, 3 stitch and just ordered a bunch of stuff. So, the DMCs, and I went ahead and ordered the recommended 32 count vintage country mocha Belfast. A 9x13 piece. Exciting, right? Real exciting. It kind of looks like that ancient that I stitched, or like the legacy that I have coming from Picture This Plus. So I don't know who this is by, because 1, 2, 3 Stitch does these odd little tags saying what it is. So I love Halloween. I'm done stitching Halloween already this year. I'm just kind of pooped on it. Oh, I start this. That's great. And just all these dark, these just jewel tones. Love it. Love it a lot. And then from my person, I'm so sorry, I can't remember your name. Total blank. Besides the frog minder, we were also supposed to do something Crystal. Her name's Crystal. She's from Louisiana. We're supposed to send something stitchy that you can use. I got the pumpkin beeswax. Fun. And all I have is the Thread Heaven. So I want to actually try that and use that. And then something orange, and I was sent Weeks Dye Works Clockwork and Phoenix Rising Silk by the Thread Gatherer, Silken Colors. Those are really pretty. And then also got Crawfish Poop. It's like a chocolate mint. My girls really like it too, so we've been eating on those. A Tabasco sauce lollipop. Any brave souls want to try that one? I don't do hot, so that hasn't been touched. And it's like a turtle, but without the chocolate over it. So caramel with pecans and nuts. Oh, that's good. I like that. And then I started thinking I should have sent my person cherry mash, because they make cherry mash in St. Joe, where I grew up. It's like a cherry filling. I don't know how to explain it. It's like it's sugar. It's not chewy like a Tootsie Roll. It's thicker than a frosting. I mean, kind of a nuggetish kind of. But it's cherry, and then it's covered with crushed peanuts and chocolate. I know you can buy them at Hobby Lobby, some stores. I don't know if it's just a regional thing here, but I know they're made in St. Joe. So, anyway. I also have one more thing. Kind of a thing. The October bag of the month from So Much to Love. I had chosen Halloween, and I love it, so I did a good job. Yay me, right? And with this month, she sent some Boo washi tape, which as a scrapbooker, everything sideways, I greatly appreciate you including that. 2 Bohin size 26 needles. Yay, needles! And some Victorian motto dyed, it's a lacy rickracky, there. Oh, wait, that's a dark brown. So, honestly, I'll probably use that for my scrapbook stuff. But I love it. Thank you. Actually, leave that down here. And then it came with, she always sends a chart. So, I can show you the picture. It's not the chart. Unlock the spells. Isn't that cute? I really like that. And I like that this is from Country Rustic Primitives. I think on Etsy. Yes, Country Rustic is the name on Etsy. But it shows, the list of floss needing here. This isn't the chart. And on one of them, 613, it says stitched after the staining step. So you stitch, and then it has a staining step. And then you go back and finish the stitching. And I'm like, talk about making it primitive. I have never done dyeing after stitching, So, and then stitching more onto it. So that'd be neat. Sorry. Okay. Oh, and inside is that. Okay. So one last thing I wanted to show is, I may have shown these in the past, but I have kitted up over the last few months the Lizzie Kate Very Scary Sampler from 2000 something, 14 maybe, 13, 14, part 1, 2, 3. This is what it looks like. I know there are several people out there in the Facebook world doing this currently. I finally have it all kitted up. I took my time. I got the chart slowly from, what was that store that went out of business like in January? Is it like Rainbow Stitching, Rainbow something? She was marking online only. She was marking charts down crazy low. And so I bought a couple, and then one of them, it might be part 3, I had to actually get like from 1, 2, 3 Stitch or somewhere. But these come with like the little, there's little charms and beads. I am stitching it on, I don't know. I have no idea what this fabric is. I bought it several years ago. But it's kind of gray, purpley, greeny, bluish. Very kind of haunty, lighty. And I'm using I believe that is from Stormborn Boutique Sister, Omaha. I don't remember. Stitch something? No. Anyway, I've had that for a couple years. So I'm stitching on this big old fat quarter that I would say it's... Where's that silk weaver? Yeah, it's by Silk Weavers because it's the same brand fabric. I don't know what it is. I would say it has to be from Silk Weavers because it has the fold marks and they fold theirs up anytime like that, or used to anyway. Okay, so it's an old Silk Weavers, whatever it is. And then I've gone through kind of the threads they're using, kind of changing them up a little. I had wanted to stitch that this year for Halloween. I may. Kind of tempted to start that today. Just more. Go through and make sure I have all the threads in here. But anyway, that is that. My girls are better. This was a crazy week. And Abby had a birthday party last week. She's 7. Crazy. She's space for Halloween. And it's so fun. I'm going to show you a picture because it's that fun. And luckily, her best friend, who's also in the picture, is wearing a face mask, so I don't have to I'm walking around. Oh, here, I can. This was last night at our trunk or treat. We made a big, from Pinterest, we made a big skirt. One of those tulle skirts, and I'm getting a headband this week to put glow-in-the-dark stars on across. Because I forgot to go to the store with that. But she's so cute. So cute. She wanted to be space, so she's space. She got a telescope for her birthday, and her friends got her a lot of space stuff. She got books, and gave her puzzles. She's a lucky girl. She's got a lot of friends that love her, so. Well, that's it. 30 minutes, not bad, considering I had to start this 5 times, though. But, and interruptions. I hope you all have a fabulous week. This is an oak mite. Bye. Just in case you're like, what, it's swollen, it's itchy. Anyway, have a great weekend. Have a great stitchy week. Make those videos. I love watching them. I love you all. Bye.